find yourself in situations where you're having a conversation with somebody and you just feel awkward and out of place? Like you have a hard time saying the right things to make friends? Like you have self-doubt in yourself of being a sociable person? Do you find yourself having inadequacy? Because I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but what you're about to see next is not the way to do it, my friend.
Hi Helen, I'm Max and I'd really like to be your friend.
Hi Helen, I really fucking hate your sweater. Do you find yourself in this situation, not being able to make friends? You have the right intentions, but the bad behavior? Well, you can get rid of your old tool and get the new tool. You can learn social skills.
Better social skills come easily with the new tool.
And here, Courtney is displaying the behavior for the first stage of the life-based crisis intervention model, which is drain off. And in this stage, you do not know the central issue or the why she is behaving in such manner.
Oh my god. I'm having a mental breakdown. I can't stop laughing, and then I start crying, and then I'm laughing again, and then I'm crying again.
3 hours later, Courtney is now in the fetal position. She is still currently going through the stage of drain off. This can take 5 minutes or possibly 8 hours. It is important that when in the stages of drain off that you allow the client to continue. That Courtney has resumed a approachable state, we are able to move on to the second stage of the life-based crisis intervention model, which is timeline. This is where you can proceed to decode accurately by asking the who, where, what, and when, but not the why, because that will be in the next stage, which we will get to later. Courtney, would you like to tell me what was happening before you started crying?
I was at school and Susie just came up to me and said that she liked my hair, and when I said that I didn't like hers, she just got mad at me, and I was just trying to be like honest.
Now that Courtney has explained the events leading up to her initial stage of drain off, we can proceed into the third stage of the life-based crisis intervention model, which is the determining central issue. As we are unaware of why Courtney being honest to Susie was ineffective for Courtney. Courtney, why was being honest ineffective for you? What were you trying to do?
I was just trying to be friends with Susie, and I know that being honest is usually the right thing to do, but I think I hurt her feelings, and I just wanted to be her friend, but I don't think I know how to be a friend.
Booyah! We have now determined the central issue of Courtney's problem, which is she wants to be able to make friends and be friends with Susie. She just didn't have the skills as to...
Now that we have went through the first 3 stages of the life-based crisis intervention model, we can move on to the 4th stage, which is insight. This is where we will help Courtney see the situation from Susie's point of view. Courtney, why do you feel like Susie got mad when you were honest about your opinion of her hair?
I guess, like, even though I was honest, I guess it was kind of mean. And I said I didn't like her hair, so she was probably feeling a little bad.
And what impression did you really want to make with Susie?
I wanted to show her that I can tell the truth and she can always with me with everything I say, but sometimes I say too much.
It's clear you really do have an understanding of what happened today with Susie. Now that we have went through the first 4 stages of the life space crisis intervention model, we can move on to the 5th stage. This is where the new tools comes into play. And this is where our new tool can benefit you. Here you go, Courtney.
Thanks!
Now with your new tools of appropriate social skills, how can you make this situation better next time?
Now that this new tool is going to help me a lot with being friends with Susie. Now I know that if I don't have anything nice to say, I should find something nice to say. Instead of being mean and telling Susie that I didn't like her hair, I could have said that I liked her dress instead. Even though she commented on my hair, I don't have to comment on hers.
Good job, Courtney! So, now that we have went through the 5th stage of the life space crisis intervention model, we can move on to stage 6, which is get ready to resume the activity. Courtney, what are you going to do about this problem between you and Susie now?
Now I know that I have to apologize to Susie. I said something really mean and I didn't mean to hurt her feelings, so I'm gonna tell Susie that
You're sorry, and that even though you were being honest, and it was in a hurtful way, you just really want to be her friend.
I too once did not have any friends. It was a lonely life. I was saying the wrong things. I was always so socially awkward. But thanks to my new tool, I now have some new friends. They're amazing. We talk all the time and I know the right things to say.
Hey, I'm Joseph. I used to be the biggest douchebag ever, but thanks to my new tool, I have so many friends and I know how to be a regular human being instead of a douchebag.
I was a coach for me. No friends. But now with the new tool, I'm a social butterfly. Yay!
Before the new tool, I wasn't very nice. But now that I have the new tool, I am bearable.
Better social skills come easily with the new tool.
Okay, go. You're going to do the laundry downstairs.
Before the new tool, I don't want to do this.
Oh wait, no, pause.
Now that we have went through the first 3 stages of
I'll get up. You're supposed to throw it to me! But now with the new tool, I'm a social butterfly! Yay!